Hello there, YouTube. My name is Matt Thomas, known as Tech Pepsi, on here on YouTube. Anyway, I created a video that I made on here 5 years ago. It was on the syndrome of Moebius syndrome, and if you see uh, any sort of things that I do, just be aware that I can help what I can and what I can and cannot do. Uh, anyway, uh, I'm now 34 years old, and pretty much Moebius syndrome causes two cranial nerves that are permanently damaged. Well, one of them you can obviously fix through surgery, but I'll get to that in a moment. There's three functions that we all cannot do that everyone else can. Is we cannot blink, we cannot show emotion, and we can't smile. The There's the one surgery that you can correct that you want to that you it's an optional thing if you want to do it just because if you want to smile. Then you can actually get that surgery. Um, but anyway, as for me, I've had this for 34 years, and they noticed something when I was a month old. Um, since then, I've been ridiculed, I've been teased, I've been made fun of. But as I got older, I don't really care as much. But I still get the stare downs. Um, many of you probably would know what those are. Is little kids or teenagers or whatever. They would just look at you and just stare at you, and they would. The funny thing is about that is they'll pay so much attention on you, but they don't pay attention of what they're doing. So you know, but I kind of you know anyway. Also, another thing that I like to joke about is about Moebius syndrome is all of us has instant Botox. I My mom and I were talking about about the syndrome, because I always have, even though that I had this for 34 years, I still have questions. And will a lot of people will uh, still have questions, even though you know uh, everyone has their own set of questions. But anyway, my mom and I were talking about uh, how complimentive people has gotten, from me. Uh, they would say, "Wow, your son looks." Oh, actually, there's actually a good story. Um, I was going to McDonald's to get something for me and my mother, and I walked into the the salon place that she was in, and so I just took her keys and got into the car just to wait for her, and then she told me as she came back out that the lady next to her was like saying, how old is your son?" And and my mom was like 34. Like, wow, he looks like he's 20 years old. So yeah, it's the only thing that will ever age is, everyone will still get fat, but you know the weight the weight um sorry about that. That's my cell phone. I don't know who that's calling. Let me get that. I was just going along telling me that dinner's ready. But anyway, the changes that you'll see for those who have Moebius syndrome is the gray hair and the weight gain, and so. But other than that, we're just perfect. We're just normal people, just like everyone else. But the only thing is, we can't show emotion or something like that. So, if you know anyone that has Moebius syndrome, and after you watch this video, uh, then you'll know what it is, and then you can actually make friends and talk about this subject to them, or I don't know, just you know, um, well, there's nothing really to worry about. Is we just have different personalities and differences and stuff like that. We're just perfect normal. We're just perfect. We're perfect people. Yes. um, but no, we drive. We go to school and we work, and so pretty much everyone and anyone has their own different personalities. So it depends on how they interpret their lives with their syndrome and stuff like that. And other than that, yeah. So, oh yeah, coffee. Good stuff. But anyway, yeah. Make sure at the I'll put all everything that I just said. I'll put everything at the end of the video, because then that way it would be set, and you can go there at any time. And you know when you if you go on my Facebook or anyone else's, and if you see anything that has to deal with Moebius syndrome, be sure to add some people that you want to get to know, because we're all friendly. We won't bite. Trust me, we won't. Um, Anyway, I'll end this video right now, and I'll show you a couple of pictures that I gathered that I have fully permission to use, uh, of of the different style. Well, I won't say style. The difference of what people would look like with Moebius syndrome. So enjoy.